Hello, my name is Randy Dobson. I'm an instructor here in the Houston, Texas area. And this video will be covering the process of inserting a title block in a 3D drawing. The one thing to keep in mind is, yes, you do have a 3D drawing like what you see right here, uh, but that when you go to do a title block, you're not putting a title block in here. You come down here to layout and you're going to be inserting it in this area right here. Okay, so the first thing, you've got your 3D object and you're going to go to layout and then you're going to go to insert. You need to know where your title block is located. I'm going to go to insert, browse. I'm going to use this one right here, Titleblock Cypher, open, and I've got it specified for 00. So that should all be fine. I'm going to uncheck this because I want my angle to be 0, so I don't have to input anything except for my attribute, which you'll see here in a second. I'm going to hit OK, and we'll just leave these for now. I'm not going to put anything in them. As you can see, it made a little title block. Now I did this on purpose because what's happened here is, and I'm going to type in units, my insertion scale is set to feet, which is meaning this is 1/12 too small. Okay, and if you studied anything with the different units and architectural units, one unit is an inch, so it takes 12 units to make a foot. Whereas in engineering or unitless, it's 1 unit equals 1 unit. So it's 1 to 1, where in architecture, it's 1 to 12. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to undo, and I'm going to go back to here. And so now I'm going to get my units and change this to unitless. And it does say something about photometric lights, which you never have to worry. Don't worry about that. Just hit continue, hit OK. Now I'm going to go back to my layout and go back to insert and go to insert here. I have no blocks in here, so I'm going to go look for that block, which is right here, title block Cypher. Double click on it, and I've got everything set to 00. Scale is 1 to 1, and the rotation is 0. And I'm going to hit OK, and it should pop into the full size. I'm going to go ahead and type in November 2020, and we'll give this chapter number 15, and I hit OK. And as you can see now, my title block comes in at the full size. Okay, now just to kind of show you, and this is pretty much the end of the video, but I do want to kind of show you what happened. I'm going to go to scale, which should be right there, scale, and I'm going to pick this title block, and I want to pick the base point right here in this corner because that's 00, and I'm going to type in 1/12, as you can see down on my command line, and I'm going to hit enter. And that's what I had a few minutes ago when I did it incorrectly. So I went back and changed my units. I could have always just went to scale, pick this, and gave it a base point of 0, and then just typed in 12 because now I want to enlarge it by 12. Hit enter. Actually, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. So let me go back to that and see why that. I'm going to go ahead and just select this corner and go with scale, and we will pick this corner here and then go 12. Okay, there we go. I must have selected something wrong. And you see some of my lines have width, so I'm going to turn my line widths off. So that would have corrected it. But really, when you insert something in, you want to come in like you want it, not at a wrong scale and then have to scale it up, because that could cause issues down the road. So that concludes this video. Oh, one last thing, and I'm sorry, I almost forgot. I'm going to make a viewport, MV, enter, and I'm going to pick the corner right here, this end point, and then this end point, and there is my 3D object showing up in model space. I'm going to double click inside of it to open up. You can see I opened up that viewport, and then hit F7 to get rid of that grid, so it doesn't even show up right now even for you, and double click outside to close the viewport, and there you have your final product. Now that concludes this video in inserting a title block with a 3D drawing. Thank you.